What's up, everybody? This is Drunken Hippo, and today we're playing The Outer Worlds on Xbox One X. And this game is made by Obsidian. Let's just jump right into it. Normally I'd play these types of games on hard or of some sort of nature, but I think I'm going to go with normal just to kind of save my ass a little bit. Let's see. Subtitles on, off.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity.
I'm not saying this game is going to have some sort of Fallout
With only a
vibe,
minor term of service, you will become the
but I'm
master
assuming
of
it's
your
going to have a
own
Fallout
destiny.
vibe.
When you go out of this world,
Specifically New Vegas,
Halcyon
which was
Colony.
probably the best game of the series. Colony ship, hope found drifting colonists, something or other. Wells, fugitive. To cryo tubes.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay. Starting off with attributes. Looks like 6 remaining. Throw them into body, mind, or personality. We're going to go with good on intelligence and perception. Temperament good. Let's go with strength. Dexterity, we'll throw them more on strength. Skills. Let's see. We got melee, range, defense, dialogue, stealth, tech, and leadership, all with their own sub-trees here. Let's go with dialogue.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you
Usually
do the
these types of
talking.
games, persuade or lie or intimidate, usually gets you ahead in some sort of way. And then we'll go with ranged.
You
Just
are going to
guns.
paint the system red, my friend.
Aptitude. No discernible aptitude. Beverage service technician. Bureaucrat. Rank 0. Cashier. Looks like we got all these aptitudes with all these stories. So I'm just gonna go with whatever bonus seems best at the moment. Ooh, melee. Medical inspiration. Persuade. Cashier, subgrade, and non-supervisory. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier.
At least you know the value of money.
You're gonna be a badass cashier. Let's see. We'll just run through this real quick. Character customization. I'm not too worried about it. Let's just go with the most normal one. Skin tone, good. Hairstyle. Oof. beautiful. Nothing says badass space man like a afro, dreadlocks, I guess. Ooh, he's got his hair tied up. Gorgeous. I think I'm just gonna go with the standard cut, hair color, black, whatever color that is. Facial hair. Let's throw on some nice. There we go. You're looking dapper. Makeup. Make us look fierce. No, good. Throw a little dirt on there, maybe a scar. Look like we've actually been through some shit. Character name. I'm gonna go with Fred with a capital R. We are good to go. Looks like on the right hand side we got hand and melee. And as we upgrade them, novice competent, adept. Looks like the damage goes up. We'll figure this out.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Take me, Wells. Take me to the promised land. Please.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Hit drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was
That was rude.
inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
No.
Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
What did you put in me?
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out.
Wells.
Oh, I see
did you
we're
put
in
in me?
position. Good luck.
Wait. Don't you press that button. Don't.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
softest landing ever recorded.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
I'm pretty sure Hawthorne just took one of the chests at Mach 12.
Better you than the board, huh? Not
Or
sure I
terminal
trusted
velocity,
the fellow. Might
whatever
have gone
works.
after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Sir, I require information. Steal his boots, like Dorothy? No? Okay. Onward. Jump. Get over here. I just want to love you. Please. Been cryo sleep for 70 years. Adreno. Can patch this man up. Hold on. I'll be right back. Marauder thug. Puppies. Not good puppies. Awareness meters over enemies' heads tell you if they're unaware, suspicious, investigating. Okay. Just gonna slowly move this way. Go.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen
Some
side
Matrix
effects.
shit that just happened there. And I broke my leg.
Hey, you, come here.
Me?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
I mean, my dude with the chopped up legs. You got him good.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Well, what about you? Alright, I'm gonna persuade him.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some
Like I
spare
said,
ammo.
being persuasive
Not
in these
counting
types
the
of
bullet in my
games
side.
gets you
Here, you can have my saber too.
way far
for
ahead.
patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
You deserve a promotion.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I'll do that, but for now I'm off. So I have a feeling that you can fire at your allies, and I really want to pull the trigger on this dude just to find out. But I think I'm gonna do this instead.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Alright, so that Matrix style perk is called Tactical Time Dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. RB to Tactical Time Dilation. Alright, I'm gonna get these little bunnies to go attack him, and then I'm gonna attack that dude there. Go! Whoa. I couldn't have executed that more perfectly. That was definitely a lie. Big pick. Tarmac and cheese. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Okay, so mag picks are essentially just picks. And I'm going to pick up probably everything I can, because I'm sure at some point you can sell stuff. I'm assuming weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Take care of your team on weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Let's see, it looks like your weapons breakdown condition is at 97%. I'm going to equip this awesome sword. Let's see, armor management, inventory, health items, modifications, general. Okay. So I'm gonna Excuse me, sir. May I sell you some chocolate? You didn't want what I was selling. Tis a duel, sir. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Metal mining helmet. Nice, nice.
Hey!
Ow.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
You don't speak to me like
Don't
that,
know where you
woman.
came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Something tells me you're fun at parties.
You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Ooh, do Spacer's Choice cards back down from a challenge?
Well,
Do you?
Sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Dude's just like, well, she's at it again.
Waste of company ammo.
What's this? Candied Feral Skullfin. Nothing. Two legs. Where's the rest of you? There you are. Bro, I think you lost something over there. I want to get that checked out. Anyways. On to the ship.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable cargo. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I don't like the tone.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate.
Please don't.
Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks.
Stop.
Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here.
You
My
realize
deception
we're on the ground,
protocols
right?
have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Is that the dude that's crushed under my pod?
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Something like that.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah, I am Captain Hawthorne. Ada?
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
See, there's that engineering skill.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. To be fair, the first time I died, it wasn't my fault. If that makes sense. Level up. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to new perk every other level. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skill. Okay. So we got 10 that time. And I will once again shove a bunch into dialogue, as well as ranged, and we'll throw 2 into melee. Apply these. Location hits. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they're automatically debilitated. See, right trigger goes to perks. Okay, so aside from skills, we have perks. 3 different tiers. I get 1 point available. I'm just gonna go with, let's go with this heart first. You've grown healthier in your time outside of stasis. More health is always better. Let's see, we got our journal here. We got a map that moves extremely slow. And that's good
The
enough for me.
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
You talking back? That's right. Let's go.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Yeah, I'm a safety inspector. You don't just do that to me.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here,
Respect
over
the
past
rank,
the cemetery.
Lieutenant.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Respect the
I need
rank.
to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Why don't you go trim those bushes over there? Make yourself useful. Private, you can just chill and hang out. I mean, so far the game seems to be running very well. The graphics are great. They'd be a heck of a lot better on PC. Fortunately, my power supply took a shit on me, so not playing it on PC. Marauder goon. Oh! I missed. Oh, and if y'all ever want to feel better about yourself, just watch me shoot. I'm the definition of potato aim. Yeah, it looks really good.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Oh, there's Silas just passing by. Don't worry.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
What do I talk to you about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Roger that. That's a lot of gravestones there. Emerald Vale. Nothing. What's in here? Nothing. What's in here?
The grease monkey.
Wow.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Why do I not trust you?
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
It's because I don't need to be, bitch.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Show me where the regulator's at.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, guys like this always want something for their
My proposition benefits the both of us.
troubles.
Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, when you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely
overrun
sure
by
how to tell you
marauders,
this. The
isn't it?
botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
What do you need?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
All right. I'll see what I can do, but I don't want any bullshit from you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Okay, sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
I'm sure you do. I'm gonna be the one stranger that doesn't die. Companions. You've gained a companion. There are characters that join your adventures and help in a variety of ways. You know, Parvati, I like you, but you'd be a lot better as a super mutant, if you know what I mean. Let's go. Don't look at me.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
Correct.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, he's a douchebag, isn't he?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I'm sure they're fine
Mr.
people.
Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
All right, Parvati. I don't know what it is about you, but you got
Thanks,
my weak
mister.
spot.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Vicar Max, Botanical Lab. So she wants us to go to Vicar. Let's go!
Watch it!
Yeet.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Straight to the
What?
point.
I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Take down a whole town of deserters?
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your
what
goal
did you
is to save as
advise?
many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Got my work cut out for me, but there's no mission that I can't handle.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Come on, Vicar. I've probably been outside more than you.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
A sum, you say?
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Damn straight.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Thank you, sir. I bid you adieu. Botanical lab. Let's go, Parvati. Electrolytes. Okay, it's 550 meters away. Let's look. We got 2 swords in our. Both do the same damage. Okay, looks like we really only have one way to go. Give me your pants.
Huh?
Ow. Suck on this. Get back, you bitch. Ooh, mag picks. Yeah, we don't care about trespassing. Probably should have read all that. Nothing to see here. No crime to report.
We did it!
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Whoa, girl. I'm looking for Powerade. Need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yes, ma'am. Where can I find Powerade?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Trust me, I got problems too.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her
Everyone
talent.
wants something.
Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
I'm good. I won't worry her any more than she already is.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. I can tell you this looks like a lot nicer area than Edgewater does.
Oh, gosh. If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
And this girl is a hell of a lot nicer than Reed is. Unless she has some sort of dungeon with a bunch of dead bodies in it, which is totally plausible.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Hey, I didn't trust him either there, Adelaide.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I never agreed, I just listened. All I need is that power regulator.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I've always wanted to be a hero.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Geothermal master. Let's check the journal real quick. Item repair. Can Repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Pretty standard. So we got light pistol. Oh, just kidding. Shot cannon into 3, and we'll just leave this here. Journal. Alright, so we got divert power from geothermal plant. Looks like from 2 different factions. Alright everybody, I think I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully the playthrough isn't too slow so far. I know it's kind of started off that way, but I'm sure it'll get better from here. If you like this video, which hopefully you do, I appreciate you spending your time with me today playing this game. I really like it, and I'd like to play more of it, and I'd like you to continue on with me. I'm still getting used to making videos, and I'm not good at editing them, but hopefully that will change, and hopefully I can push out a lot better playthroughs in the future. Thanks for hanging out, thanks for hopefully liking this video, and we'll see you on the next one. This is Drunken Hippo. See ya.